Okay, that first search example was pretty simple, but it's going to be more complicated in real life. So here I have a search. I searched on a grid. Right here's the grid, 3,000 meters around that grid, and I came up with this whole list, and this is just surface data. So how do you make sense of this, and what do you load? First of all, expand the name folder so you can see the whole file name. Second, sort by name, so just click the header in the name folder. This lets you see the different kinds of data, and if you look real closely, you'll see I have tiles 2, 3, 5, and 6, 2, 3, 5, and 6, 2, 3, 5, and 6, but alpha 1, alpha 2, and bare. So what you're going to have to decide as a user is which one you want, because for each tile, there's 3 versions of it. So let's look in the scene right now. I have all 3 loaded. So this is all for tile 5 right here. And this is how Buckeye names their files. So it's good to get used to this. What we see first is the alpha 1. That's the first return. It's going to have all trees and buildings. There are no buildings in this scene, but if I remove that, what I see now is the alpha 2, which is never very useful because it just has some trees in it. In any case, let's hide that. And this is the bare earth. So all trees and buildings removed. This can be useful for things like line of sight or route planning, particularly route planning in a jungle environment. So again, back to the search tool. It's going to be a very confusing thing at first. So just try to take the confusion out, sort, and look real hard at what your results are and decide what you need. Bare earth or first return, basically. So here are a few quick pro tips for search. If you already have data loaded into the scene, you can do a quick search of your holdings by just putting your cursor anywhere and typing F, Foxtrot for find. You'll see that the MGRS grid is already populated, and then you can just do your search like normal. 2, you don't have to search your local hard drive. You can search, here I've got an external drive called Blue T5. You can search that. You can search network drives. And lastly, you can also search caches. Caches are pre-built lists, basically, of all your data holdings. They will dramatically speed up your searches. Just select the cache. That's a QCH file. You will have had to made that in advance. Find models, and you'll find your search results are instantaneous then. Lastly, you can search Grid, which is an online portal created and maintained by NGA and the Corps of Engineers that has all the DoD, LiDAR, and 3D data.